Hello and welcome back to CEO.CA's coverage from the Precious Metals Summit at Beaver 2024. I'm joined today by Victor Cantore, President, CEO, and Director of Amex Exploration. Victor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on your show again.
So, lots to talk about today. I want to start maybe for people who are familiar with Amex. Could you give us a quick rundown? What are the key facts? What's the elevator pitch?
Sure. So we have a project. It's mainly a gold project in Quebec. Our land package is about 45 square kilometers, easily accessible. You have roads to the project. You have water. You have a workforce, which is very important. You can arrive there from either Montreal or Toronto, 8 hours. We're right beside the town. There's electricity. Power is about 4 kilometers from our site. So pretty interesting project. It's the economics will show very well on this project.
Yeah, absolutely. And so obviously the big news put out, I believe, last week at this point was the mineral resource estimate. Tell us about the work that went into that and maybe what the final outcome was from that MRE.
Sure. So it's been 430,000 meters of drilling that's gone into it. We currently drilled, we've gone to about 500,000 meters right now. So the resource came in at 1,639,000 ounces. I consider that high grade. We're looking across the property over 4 grams per ton. Just a high grade zone, which the high grade zone is pretty much vertical. That would be an underground. You're talking about 750,000 ounces with M&I plus the inferred all together. That's very mineable. It's basically that becomes a mining engineer's dream when the mineralized body is pretty much vertical.
Yeah.
So one of the next things that we're going to be putting out is so we're going to take these ounces and we're going to convert it to an economic study. We're going to put out a PA like we addressed it, that we'll be coming out with it sometime in Q4. So we're trying to come out with this as early as possible. So we're trying to, hopefully we can come out sometime in mid-November with a positive PA.
Okay, great. And what work needs to happen before that PA can be published?
They're doing the flow sheets. They're looking at the mineability. It's basically you're going to have to show how you're going to mine this thing. How will this thing get mined? So you take the mineable ounces, you put them into a study. You'll show the best mining methods. So those are things that are going through. The flow sheet is quite advanced. So we're going to be going through that. I'd rather leave all that for the day that we put out the PA, so we'll be able to describe exactly how it will be done.
Okay, yeah, we can certainly wait for that to be published.
Yeah.
I guess the MRE negative reaction in the market maybe came as a bit of a surprise in terms of the magnitude of that reaction. How does that impact things for Amex, and maybe how do you manage investors' expectations? I guess when you've had such high grades in the past, people can really raise those expectations, which inevitably leads to some disappointment. I guess how are you rebounding after this?
Okay, so the disappointment is really on the amount of ounces.
Yeah,
we've obviously with the market we've disappointed. I mean, we want to continue. We currently have 3 drills starting, and we keep going. We definitely want to increase the ounces, but the PA will be defined with the ounces that we have right now. So we're continuing to drill. I mean, an impact. One thing that's really important to look at. If I look at what Amex is today, Amex we have on our last financials we reported $18 million is what we have left in the bank. So we have that finances all the drilling all the way till late 2025.
Yeah.
So continue drilling. Hopefully we could put out another MRE as we continue drilling. The moment that we materially increase the ounces. So one thing that I wanted to say, we definitely disappointed in the amount of ounces for now. We're definitely working on increasing that. But one place where we did not disappoint is on the grade. The grade is really high grade. When you look at the high grade core, you're still looking at 11. When you add all the M&I plus the inferred, you're still looking at over 11 grams per ton. And one interesting thing to look at, there's few deposits that have that. As you as you're drilling more, and as you're, if you look at the ounces, not the ounces, when you're looking at the grade, as you're increasing the confidence, going from inferred to indicated to measured, you're seeing the grade go up. That really tells a lot about a deposit. It's and the deposit is really continuous. When you look at it, it's a continuous deposit. That's very important, because when you do put a ramp, again, I'm not a mining engineer. I'm just telling you what you know. So when you do put a ramp, it's not this patchy gold where you're gonna have to drift here and drift there. This is straight mining. It's like a mining engineer's dream, really, what it comes down to.
Well, thank you very much for that overview. And it sounds like there are some near-term catalysts here with the economic assessment coming out in 2024. I guess looking further ahead, what are some other catalysts for the business here? What are some other things that people can get excited about, and when might we have more news out?
Yeah, absolutely. So ongoing drilling is still going on. So what our goal is to expand the known zones. So we're going to go, the Gretier is still not explored a lot at depth. So Gretier, the Denise zone, the Theme zone, Grey Cat. So these are all zones that we're going to continue expanding with drilling, and we're also going to have a drill to continue to drill out to make new discoveries. Again, we've basically looked at maybe 4 to 5 kilometers of area where there's these faults. There's well over 20 kilometers of faults. So when I look at the company today, it's basically we're starting with 1,639,000 high grade ounces in a good jurisdiction. It's all the zones are open in all directions. So we're going to continue drill. And we have all the money we need to continue drilling all the way till the end of 2025. So I think we're in an excellent position. It's more news to come. We're going to have more drilling news, more excitement on that. We're going to have the PA numbers, and just continue going on until we can materially increase the ounces.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Victor, sounds like there's a lot happening in the near future for Amex. Look forward to seeing some of those updates. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on here.